Imagine a time when the mysteries of the human body were unsolved, illnesses were attributed to bad air, and people believed that the Earth was the center of the universe. Then everything changed in a matter of generations. Anatomy unlocked the mysteries of life itself, physics clarified the laws of nature, the microscope unearthed hidden worlds, and the telescope unveiled the heavens. When people started to inquire, observe, and conduct experiments, it was the start of the scientific revolution. And its findings still influence our world today. Between the 16th and 18th centuries, the scientific revolution took place. During this period of intense curiosity, intellectuals questioned long-held notions and substituted them with facts and research. Scientists replaced ancient thinkers like Aristotle and Galen, testing their theories in lecture halls, observatories, and laboratories. New discoveries were disseminated more quickly than ever before thanks to printing presses. Modern knowledge was established when the world transitioned from superstition to science. The way that people viewed reality itself was revolutionized, to put it mildly. Galileo's telescope. Galilei's telescope produced one of the most famous discoveries. He used his upgraded telescope to view the night sky in 1609 and discover things no one had ever seen before, including moons orbiting Jupiter, craters on the moon, and innumerable stars that were invisible to the human eye. The idea that the heavens were flawless and unchanging was called into question by these findings. Galileo's work provoked controversy and bravery by appending the Church's geocentric worldview. Galileo made the universe bigger for people with a basic glass tube and lenses. His telescope represented a new age of bold questioning and in-depth exploration. The microscope. Others used the microscope to look inward while Galileo studied the stars. The tool was improved by inventors such as Robert Hooke and Antony van Leeuwenhoek, who unveiled a completely secret world. As Leeuwenhoek marveled at bacteria swimming in a drop of water, Hooke described microscopic cells in cork. All of a sudden, life itself seemed more complicated than anyone had thought. Microbiology, medicine, and biology were all made possible by the microscope. It demonstrated that, in the tiniest forms of life, entire universes existed both above and below our eyes. Early physics and Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton is arguably the personification of the scientific revolution. He wrote Principia Mathematica in 1687, which described universal gravitation and the laws of motion. Newton discovered that planets were held in orbit by the same forces that pull an apple to the ground. His creation established a single set of natural laws that applied to both the Earth and the heavens. Newton demonstrated the predictable and testable laws of nature using mathematics as his language. This marked a sea change. Science was now a precise, all-encompassing framework rather than merely observation. Developments in anatomy. Simultaneously, researchers focused on the human anatomy. In 1543, Andreas Vesalius published De Humani Corporis Fabrica, superseding Galen's centuries-old medical knowledge. Vesalius meticulously mapped the body through dissections, fixing innumerable mistakes. William Harvey later disproved preconceived notions by learning how blood flows through the veins and heart. These discoveries revolutionized surgery, medicine, and our comprehension of life in general. Anatomy demonstrated that by closely examining the body, people could discover long-hidden facts. The method of science. The scientific method, a novel way of thinking, was the driving force behind all these discoveries. Philosophers such as Francis Bacon and René Descartes prioritized logic, experimentation, and observation over custom and authority. Since knowledge had to be demonstrated, it was no longer regarded as ancient or sacred. This approach promoted experimentation, inquiry, and result verification, resulting in a cycle of learning. The foundation of all contemporary science is now the scientific method. Without it, physics, telescopes, and microscopes would have been pointless trinkets. Impact on culture and society. In addition to altering science, the scientific revolution also altered society. All of a sudden, the body could be understood, the universe was vast, and the laws of nature could be controlled. Humanity gained faith in reason and advancement as a result of this change. Books disseminated ideas throughout Europe, universities expanded, and labs were constructed. Debates concerning faith and reason were sparked by the movement's conflicts with religious authorities. In the end, It changed philosophy, education, and culture while redefining humanity's role in the universe. Legacy in the contemporary era. The scientific revolution has left its mark on everything. This period is the origin of modern biology, physics, medicine, and astronomy. We are standing on the shoulders of these pioneers each time we use a telescope, look through a microscope, or depend on the laws of motion. We learn to experiment, to question, and to believe the evidence during the revolution. It was about a mindset, a method of seeking truth that still exists today, rather than just discoveries. More than just innovations, the telescope, microscope, Newton's laws, and anatomy were portals to other worlds. Humanity gained the means to study the stars, treat illnesses, and comprehend the laws of nature thanks to the scientific revolution. It served as the catalyst for the development of contemporary science and technology. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed this exploration of history and discovery. Because science's history is far from over, and the next revolution may be occurring right now.